Talk Foundation is a Ugandan communications for development non-governmental organization registered in 1997 and operating nationally in Uganda. Its interventions aim at improving the sexual reproductive health and well-being of young people. Focus is also given to adults, mainly parents, teachers, opinion leaders, government officials, and community leaders because of their direct influence on the young.
Most of our work revolves around empowering people with knowledge, empowering people with skills, and helping them be productive as they get into adulthood.
In 2002, Stray Talk Foundation grew its programs, giving key attention to livelihoods and the environment. The Farm Talk component focused on livelihoods, while the Tree Talk component focused on the environment, under which the Integrated Natural Resource Management Project has been implemented in northern Uganda.
Integrated Natural Resource Management is a project that involved growing of trees, crops, promoting energy saving stoves, provision of water filters that are environmentally friendly. Together and combined, they would help in management of natural resources.
Deforestation, in essence, is the major contributor to the drastic climate change as a phenomenon affecting Uganda and the whole world. As results of man's activity on his immediate environment, northern Uganda suffered the effects of climate change and natural resource degradation. These posed a threat to the economic growth of northern Uganda.
Northern Uganda experienced civil war for around 20 years. And during this time, people were kept in camps, and as they were there, they cut down almost all the trees around the camp for construction, cooking, and even when they went back home, they still did the same, and in so doing, they degraded the environment. So Stray Talk Foundation and Danida wanted to contribute to the restoration of this environment by implementing this Integrated Natural Resource Management project.
As more trees are cut down every day compared to those planted, the Royal Danish Embassy, together with Stray Talk Foundation, took effort to redefine the phenomenon. To achieve this, the two parties aimed at sustainable management of the environment and natural resources in northern Uganda, using the Integrated Natural Resource Management approach. Through the district and sub-county leadership, a list of schools was provided to the Tree Talk field staff. Schools that had enough land to establish 1 hectare woodlot were enrolled for the project. Apart from environmental conservation purposes, people ventured in tree planting for so many reasons, some of which are finance-based for a better livelihood.
I'm interested in tree planting because in future I will also sell to get money. I also think of the climate change. To conserve the soil and to mitigate climate change, I have to plant trees. I go for eucalyptus because it grows faster. It takes a short for you to begin eating. For example, firewood, and 10 or more years, and then you get timber out of.
In our school here, we are doing agriculture together with planting of trees. We have planted neem, and we have also planted the mahogany, and we have also planted pines over there. We got the support from the Stray Talk through the Tree Talk Environment Program. They are providing us with tree seedlings, providing us with some training, including the training for the use of energy-saving stove. And the latest support was the training on the integrated natural resource management.
Basically, when you look at the importance of tree planting in schools like this, there are several. You can talk about the trees giving, as I said, the tree acting as a windbreaker. The trees even help in maintaining our soil so fertile. Once these leaves mature and fall, they rot and add humus to the soil, which is very good.
Trees have grown now, and they give us shade, and we sit under and read our books. And now the climate is conducive, and the environment is not now hot, it's cool.
I planted this tree because they are cutting very many trees. So I'm now showing people that let us come as one, we plant trees so that we keep our environment.
However, tree planters face several challenges that include wildfires, stray animals, termites, prolonged drought, and erratic rains.
These mahogany were very many, but others died. The pines over there was growing well, but unfortunately it was burnt by unknown person. We are making sure that people around the school have the tree seedling and plant in their home so that they don't destroy what is in the school.
The problem about termite destroy them, and the wind. The termite, with the help of the tree talk members, I spray them twice. I selected Gravelia because it's a new species that I have never seen.
Straight Talk Foundation offered more technical support and solutions to farmers that face challenges with the diverse tree species in different districts where the project was implemented.
We realized that the drought was hitting hard, killing quite a number of our seedlings. But good enough, we are raising our own seedlings. We had nurseries which were managed by the field staff. And from these nurseries, we could easily get enough seedlings to gap fill. But on the side of the termites, people were advised to plant termite-resistant varieties or species. And where the infestation was high, people were given chemicals. Then on the side of wildfire and stray animals, people were sensitized about the effect of those two factors, and the situation was calmed down.
To ensure that the policymakers, technocrats in the environment and natural resource sector, and the politicians get fully involved in the natural resource management issues, Tree Talk established Northern Uganda Environment and Natural Resource Stakeholders Forum that facilitated deliberations on the management of natural resources and the environment. Together with the district and local council leadership, prepared and gave soft ground for the implementation and success of the project.
We collaborated with the local government, we collaborated with schools, we collaborated with individuals. Say if a church in Noya has given us land to set up our nurseries, for us that is wonderful contribution, and we look at that as a very strong partnership.
Tree Talk is one partner that the district has been working with. They have supported schools to establish woodlots for mostly energy and poles. They have supported communities with the water filtering equipments so as to reduce on use of fuel wood to boil water to drink. That goes a long way in conserving the environment.
Apart from enhancing climate change resilience, integrated natural resource management also promotes healthy living that supports economic transformation given a conducive environment.
A number of interventions have been implemented here, especially interventions on energy, interventions on our afforestation program, soil and water conservation. These have adversely reduced the impact on the ecosystem, the impact on livelihood, planting at household level, planting at farm level, and also intercropping is able to improve survival of trees because a farmer does not only look at his crops, in the process he is able to tender or manage his tree resources better.
Also, 113 youths were trained in energy fuel saving stove construction with over 555 energy fuel saving stoves constructed.
I want to appreciate the effort of Straight Talk. When the Straight Talk came in, we have really benefited a lot. We have selected some beneficiaries. We gave seedling to them, and right now we have enough trees here. We have also selected some other beneficiaries. So they train those guys, and also they become facilitators. And from there they also train others. Like the other time we were using a lot of firewood, but due to this energy saving stove training, there is a bit changes now. People have now changed their attitude of using a lot of what? A lot of firewood.
The community from here, they are very happy
Up to now in my village, some few households, they are cooking with the stone, but the majority of this village, they are cooking with the energy saving stove. We are already start to be a group. That group is called Kit Gumatidi Women Rocket Stove Environmental Drought Fighters.
Northern Uganda and any other rural communities across Uganda solely depend on biomass for cooking, and this has continued to facilitate forest degradation in the country. To restrain this, the project distributed water filters in schools and communities to reduce the amount of wood used to boil drinking water.
Distribution of these water filters to the community or to the beneficiaries also have a lot. Most of our community, our water sources are really very bad. Some of us get water direct from the springs, from the streams, from the rivers. So that water, you cannot just take it directly like that. You have to boil, and by boiling that, you have to use a lot of firewood. And that at the community level would be fair, but what about in schools? So it means we are using a lot of firewood to see that water is boiled and it is taken when it is safe.
Kumina pi maleng ki dali pi kere ka chare pi mabo ngaya alogo pi bati si aliu kilali pi ni wa ber kamar pi maleng kilo tian mo tian mo kane ka pi agulu gilur singi ye pago no ki tuo mo kere adoro acheli wi weri ki awani ye pi ki pi le ani chwe chwe ar ki la weri ni ya dong kidiyo chwe ke kobo ya ke maro sino gimone marachi udongo ilali neni si wa ber ka mar pi maleng amar afoye tree talk.
1 million copies of Tree Talk newspapers were produced and circulated in schools, communities, and other stakeholders. 144 radio programs aired on 4 FM radio stations in Acholi and West Nile sub-regions. The success of the project has built a capacity of approximately 1,018 community members, 300 teachers, and equipped pupils with knowledge and skills in tree planting and natural resource management. The Royal Danish Embassy greatly supported Straight Talk in the mitigation of climate change in northern Uganda through integrated natural resource management approach.
Denmark is a strong supporter of effective global response to address climate change. We think this is a major issue on the international agenda. It's becoming more and more important, and certainly Denmark in the field, for instance, or what concerns mitigation and adaptation, we are very active, proactive, together with other countries, of course. There is an increasing understanding of the importance in Uganda of natural resource management, integrated water management, and I think we can be very instrumental. So when we talk about climate change, we are all friends. We should have the same agenda, because we have a main interest in reducing the negative impact of climate change to the livelihood of many, many people around the world, and in particular in Africa and Uganda.
The Royal Danish Embassy has supported Straight Talk since establishment, and their support to the Straight Talk Foundation has been very consistent, and I would like to really express our appreciation for that kind of support. Donors come and go, but the Royal Danish Embassy has been with us from the start, and they have held our hands to grow. So I'd like to thank them very much for their financial support in the first place, for enabling us to implement this project, but also for the technical guidance in enabling us implement this grant successfully from beginning to end. And we know that they will continue to support us in other areas of our work, even though this project has come to an end.